Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
The Dreamers, I believe they're called. They're young people that have a movement going on. The Dreamers that were on Melissa Perry today, let us know, those young people, let us know that there will be no more Obama. And I'm real proud of them because the way they spoke on Melissa Perry this morning, it was excellent. But the main point that the young lady was making is that they are very confused about Obama's response. Because he's president, he shouldn't pay attention to black people or black issues. And his response should be not panicky like he did with Newtown. Only one, the Dreamers, they were excellent. The Dreamers. They did something with Trayvon Martin. They did some protesting, and they kind of represent different things that happen in different communities all over all over. And the young lady that spoke was so profound because the young people can be tomorrow not like Obama is today. Yeah, I said it. I'm just saying. Boy, did you hear the news about immigration? You know, I never talk about immigration a lot because I really don't understand it. So I don't feel qualified. Everything else I'm qualified to talk about. Came illegally. Why is there so much chaos? If you know that, you know up the road that somewhere that something is not right if you do things illegally. So I'm going to leave immigration alone. So we have the Ferguson, Missouri. More people, we need more black cops? Nah, that's not gonna work. Always an organization that did something like that to Claudette Colvin, pushing her to the side and then pushing Rosa Parks up front. You know, she's in gold in the White House. When you do things like that, then you can't do things like African American police and that's going to be the answer, because it's not. They're going to do what the three did when they shot Michael Brown. Nothing. So, news and politics, that's what I do. So, here I am. News and politics. Ferguson, Missouri, Florida. Please. What are we going to do? The same thing? 95% of African American, and that had to be, if there's 10% that are rich, that had to be a great percentage of poorer people voted for the President of the United States of America. Just want to let you know. Now, I guess it was like 20-something% or 60 maybe of Hispanic and then 11 white. I'm not sure. And I got to look it all up. But it's somewhere around in that area. But we were not good enough to pick up and come over and cry over like Newtown. And I'm going to say it for the rest of history. If you can do it for Newtown, you could do it for Ferguson and other places, Florida, other places that have had some really bad incidents, because this is a bad thing. So this is that for 50 minutes, looking at a news show, all we hear about is Gaza, ISIS, Israel, Syria. countries that have nothing to do with what we have to go on here. Even the news, that's all they talk about. What is that about? Money? Syria? Oil? What is it? Why is it so important how we fight somebody or beat somebody, other than the things that are actually happening here in America that we need to straighten out here? We have no room for anybody else. So, there you go. I'm just saying. I'm tired of listening to the news and it's all about that. ISIS. So we did lose 2 people from America that I know of that were over there, that went over there to do their work. Okay, so wow, you kill an American and we have to fight. This country loves to fight. They love to fight. They do not like that man is not rushing into a war. Just amazes me, which is probably why all of their presidencies didn't work out. So, stop talking about all of that in the media. Let's talk about America. How about that? I'm just saying. Just saying.